Hola familia, this week we are gonna build a honing disc. It's an easy project, very easy. It's made by MDF. I have a small knife collection and I love to have them all razor sharp. So I'm going to prepare a mounting for the lathe. Sorry, but it's also you can do it just for a grinder, or a very inexpensive or free way to do it is use an old washing machine motor. So let's go to do a simple honing disc. Well, we are going to begin using a worm screw to mount a piece of pine, and then we are going to balance this to make a holding for the chuck to can mount and unmount it very easily every time that we need to use the disc. I'm sorry because the camera apparently is doing some weird stuff with the light. Well, so as I said, this is just to balance the piece, and now we are going to make a dovetail recess that is going to allow us to mount and unmount the disc in our lathe very easy. But of course, if you are going to use another kind of motor, you can skip this step. You just need the center hole on the MDF disc, which is the easiest way. Whatever, if you use a grinder or a bench grinder or a washing machine motor, you don't need to do anything, just make a hole the size of the axis and bolt it. Here I'm just find the center, get a nail, and I'm going to use the jig that we made for the bandsaw. This is going to cut me almost perfect circle, which is going to make everything a little bit easier. But anyway, now we have to true it up on the lathe, or if you use another system, just position the motor you want, attach it to the workbench, and put a block of wood in front of it, and you can work as in the lathe. In here, as the MDF is painted, I need to sand it first and mark where the glue is going to go, and then back to the lathe and just attach it. I'm going to use glue and a few screws, just, I know it's overkill, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a second to do it. So now I'm going to put the screws in, attach it, and re-true up. I always prefer to pre-drill to don't allow any crack on the pine behind, because the MDF is not gonna crack anyway. But why not? I mean, now the fun part. If you work with MDF, please use a respirator, because it's really dusty, as you are gonna see right now. There is a lot of dust and it's very nasty. So a respirator is a must. And now I'm going to use the polishing compound is specially designed for steel, but you can use any other. I mean, as you can see, it don't cut very well. But here's the most important part of the whole thing. Usually you will use the wheel against the edge of the knife, but in this case, as it's MDF, you cannot, because it's gonna bite. So you have to make it rotate in the other direction. So this was a very easy project. I hope you like it, and I see you next Friday with another easy project. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.